Additional charges has been filed against the man that is suspected, that's what they got to use as the terms, but you know, we on the Millionaire Morning Show, so we're going to say what we want to say. The cop killer. Additional charges has been filed in order to make sure that they throw him under the jail for the rest of his life. Take a look.
And as we mentioned, there are now additional charges against Xavier Tate Jr. This new mugshot from police.
Our Sabrina Franza joins us now with new details in the case against him. Sabrina?
Joe, Erica, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, which is just behind me, just charged Xavier Tate Jr. with first-degree murder, vehicular hijacking, and possession of a stolen firearm. This news means some closure for Officer Weska's friends, family, and brothers and sisters in blue. After a days-long manhunt, police say Xavier Tate Jr. is in their custody. The arrest warrant, signed and entered just a few days ago, lists the complainant, a detective, filed for police officer Luis Weska. 22-year-old Tate was taken into custody in west suburban Glendale Heights. We're told he was hiding in a second-floor apartment and that police used Weska's handcuffs symbolically to arrest him. Tate had previously been arrested on March 6th, charged with criminal trespass in Olympia Fields. He'd also been charged for obstructing.
Wipe that tough look off of your face, boy. You going to jail for the rest of your life and you ain't never getting out.
A police officer twice, both times in Kane County, once in February, another time June of last year. His relative, Cassius Tate, was arrested a few days ago and accused of throwing Officer Weska's stolen gun over a fence outside his home in Morgan Park.
The interesting to see at this point is whether or not anyone else is going to be charged for helping him.
Irv Miller.
That's what they really trying to figure out. I'm telling you, listen, you out there and you do something against the cop, I'm surprised that you even made it in there to be able to get charged and go to prison in the first place, and that they even want to give you 3 hots and a cot. Real talk. And so now the question isn't necessarily, you know, about whether or not he's going to get charged or whether he's going to go up under the jail for the rest of his life. Now they just trying to figure out if they can charge other people for aiding and abetting a fugitive. Any girlfriend, any friend, any mama, daddy, they coming for you. They gonna try to figure out how they can charge everybody that harbored this dude, that knew where he was, that didn't tell the police and call and say where he is, because they not messing around, bro.
CBS 2 legal analyst.
You would be facing criminal charges if you have assisted that person in keeping quiet and concealing that person.
On Monday, Officer Weska's friends and family hoped for this arrest.
I'm impatiently waiting for justice, and I will not feel any sense of closure until then.
In an email sent to his officer, Chicago Police Superintendent Larry Snelling expressed his gratitude, saying in part, quote, "Our detectives and law enforcement partners have worked tirelessly to find and arrest this offender. They did this for our fallen brother, Officer Weska, and to make sure his killer would not put another family through what the Weska family is enduring."
My only problem with this, and we're going to get to this in a minute, my only problem with this whole situation is, wouldn't it be awesome if not only the police officers had the support from the community, which would make it easier for them to be able to rid your streets of crime? Wouldn't it be awesome also if they put this same level of energy into every single person? Shout out to Meet Lank. I just seen you sign up for the Patreon. We appreciate you, big dog. Congratulations and welcome to the crew. Wouldn't it be awesome if they put the same level of vigor and work into securing all criminals and dedicating themselves to this point? I think that they would. I think that they could. I think if we gave them the support and we actually supported police officers, you would see a change. You would see criminals getting locked up and off the street, and they would be more incentivized to do the thing that's in your best interest instead of y'all saying defund the police. Interesting, but we're going to go ahead and move on. So in addition to that, too, and I told y'all, and I said that I was going to start bringing visibility to this because nobody wants to talk about it, but everybody wants to talk about what happens to them. 2 more police officers over in San Jose was shot after a shootout. Check it out.
Let's get right to that breaking news. Today in the Bay's Ginger Conejero-Saab. She's live for us at Regional Medical Center. This is where one of those officers is fighting for their life.
Bob Riddell is live at the scene where the shots were fired. Bob, have you learned anything about what happened before this?
We know that San Jose police were responding to a disturbance here at the Extended Stay America behind me here on San Ignacio Avenue. This was around 10:30 last night. This is something that the police department has put out on social media, and we are expecting to hopefully get more information from them during our news conference later today. But as they were responding to this disturbance, there was a man they made contact with, and according to police, this man shot 2 police officers. Officers returned fire, and they hit that man. The 2 officers were taken to the hospital. Fortunately, one has been released. Ginger will have an update on that. The suspect also taken to the hospital, and we're going to hear from Ginger on his condition as well. But as you can see behind me, there's a large police presence here at the Extended Stay America. There was actually 2 hotel guests who were just escorted off property, and I was trying to get some information from them, but it doesn't sound like they know much about what happened, except that they did hear some noise. Reporting live here in San Jose, Bob Riddell, Today in the Bay.
All right, Bob, thank you.
All right, let's go to Today in the Bay's Ginger Conera-Saab. As Bob mentioned, Ginger, you have some information about the officers' conditions this morning. You're live at Regional Medical Center.
That's right, Chris. You can see the emergency room behind me at a distance. We've actually seen several cop cars come in and out as we've been here this morning. We don't know if that in and out has anything to do with the story that we are reported on, but there are several cop cars that have been here as we have been here as well. Now, this is where we believe one officer and the suspect were transported. San Jose police confirming that one officer was brought to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. That officer has since stabilized but does remain in critical condition. We're going to give you a live look at Valley Medical, also here in San Jose. Police confirming that earlier this morning, another officer was transported to a local hospital with moderate injuries. As Bob mentioned, that officer has been released from the hospital. He was treated and was able to be released. Now, the suspect, as I mentioned, we believe brought here to Regional Medical. This is video from earlier this morning, and San Jose police say the suspect has stabilized as well, but does remain in critical condition. I know Bob mentioned later that the police will have, or San Jose police will have an update, will have a presser. That is really when we expect to learn more about how these people got injured. We will bring you those updates as soon as we get them. But
yo, it's rough out here for police officers. It really is. And again, we got to make sure that we hold them up, that we acknowledge them, that we show them love, because they are under attack, they're under assault, and criminals have no kind of regard for human life, regardless of what the uniform is that you're wearing. They're still husbands, they're still people, you know what I'm saying, that's out here serving the public, and they're the people that you call first whenever you under duress or you having a problem. So, yeah, man, San Jose, 2 more police officers. It's basically happening every day in which you see police officers getting injured. And then last but not least, Riverside police arrest around 100 suspected homeless people in a drug raid. Check it out.
Well, keeping Riverside safe, it's a major drug bust in the city, and police arrested more than 100 people in a 3-day sting.
Investigators say some of them were drug dealers while others were thieves. KCAL News reporter Nicole Comstock live in Riverside with the details. Nicole?
Business owners we spoke with tonight say crime is out of control in their communities, and they're thankful that police are trying to do something about it to help them. But at the same time, they realize that this is a very complicated issue and say they have compassion for people who are struggling out on the streets. There's a new buzzer on the front door at the Camp Transformation Center in Riverside, after the gym says a homeless man brought all his belongings inside, refused to leave, and turned violent.
He did punch me in the face in the lobby, and then when we went outside, he proceeded to pull out a knife and threatened to poke me multiple times.
Eric Salgado owns the gym. He's one of many small business owners along the Magnolia Corridor in Riverside who've made complaints to police about an increase in crime. The Northgate Market says shoplifting has been out of control for years.
We did upgrade our security as well. We have morning and afternoon as well now, just to keep the area safe.
Riverside police are trying to keep everyone safe too. They just arrested over 100 people here in a 3-day sting called Operation Street Sweeper. 44 people were arrested for selling narcotics like meth.
Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some police officer in it. Nah, I'm always one for making sure that, you know, you got to see the front just as much as you see the back. Oh, man. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Listen. We all people, right? Our eyes work, right? I think that she did this on purpose. Look how tight them pants are. Jesus Christ. How am I supposed to be able to effectively do my job when the cameraman is doing his job so successfully? That's all I'm saying is, ladies, y'all got competition. Y'all got competition. Y'all want to know? Shout out to my snow bunnies out here. Shout out to the snow bunnies out here. No BBLs, all squats, getting to it, taking care of business, putting pressure out on y'all. King Stennis, I don't know what you walked into. I walked into it too. I was just listening to the report. And next thing you know, I see this. I gotta keep going. Hold on. Let me just focus, y'all. Focus. I'm on it. I'm on it, Azriel. I'm on it, Nicole. I'm on it, Tia Marie. I'm taking care of business. I'm on it. Shout out to Molly. I'm on it. I'm gonna get to it.
Meth and fentanyl. Other violations included petty theft, trespassing, and public intoxication.
Probably 90% of them are not in custody right now because they were nonviolent felons. So that's the battle.
Riverside Police Chief Larry Gonzalez says state laws like Prop 47 and 57 have made it much harder for police to do their jobs and minimize jail time, allowing people out committing crimes to fall deeper into.
Somebody said, "Where's your wife?" Going out to talk to the neighbors in order to get a trench digged up in the back so we can run electricity to some houses that we built. Listen, my chick is doing her job. Don't worry about what we got over here. We focus on Becky with the good glutes. All right?
To addiction and homelessness. He says most of the people they
Thank
just
you,
arrested
sister.
were homeless, struggling with substance
See
abuse
that?
issues.
Ladies, look at that's why I love you. I love you. Hold these women in the chat accountable. Ladies, let Mr. Anton Daniels have his moments. Just let him do his thing. Let me get what I need in order to continue to give y'all all of what y'all need on a Millionaire Morning. Y'all don't want me to have no kind of inspiration? I already ain't got nobody in here right now. Y'all want me to have no kind of inspiration? Talk to them, sis. That's why I love you. These ladies ain't getting it. They don't get it.
Well, it'd be nice to have that choice to where, hey, it's either rehab or you're going to spend time in jail. Either way, you're going to try to fix yourself or help yourself before you go back out to society.
These business owners couldn't agree more.
I want to find a peaceful solution to the situation, but at the same time, I don't want my clients' health or safety to be at risk.
This is
Ooh, she kind of cute too. Usually basically what's happening is they doing this drugs thing, but a lot of these very people that's doing all of the theft and everything like that, let me call this girl. This girl is so extra.
Hello.
Hey, I'm on a live stream.
Hey, what's up?
Why you don't want to talk to him?
Because you have a better relationship with them.
All you got to do is knock on the door and tell them what you want to do.
I know, honey, but I just feel like because this is a big decision and you have a better relationship with them, like I've literally only seen them like just waving in the car. Like I've never talked to them and met them, you know, like you spoke to them numerous times. So I think that it would probably be better coming from you.
So you want me to drive all the way back out there? Because I don't have their phone number.
Well, I mean, it don't have to be done today. You can do it tomorrow because I can't Like, we can't do anything with DTE until Monday anyway.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Okay.
Bye. She doing her job. She doing her job. Y'all so worried about Becky with the glutes. Let's see if we can get that one more time before we move over to the next story. Let's see what we got going on out here. There she is. Shout out to her. Shout out to the police officers doing their job, making sure they're rounding up everybody that's doing the wrong thing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your quick hits, all right?